Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is the brand new Newage Legendary Heroes Destron leader, Romulus. Their take on a Studio Series Generation 1 Megatron. And taking a quick look at the packaging, you can see the Studio Series influence in the box with the box art. You got Legendary Heroes on the side, 01 right there, Classic Selection, number SO1, Destron leader Romulus. Some great looking artwork of Romulus right there on the front. This side of the box features Romulus in robot mode front and back. Back of the box features Romulus holding his weapon. This side of the box is an up-close shot of the front. Bottom of the box shows all of the accessories that he comes with. He's got a sword, the flail, a gun, and 3 extra faces. And top of the box says Legendary Heroes. One of the things I notice on this packaging is there's no shot of him at all in his alt mode, if you know what I mean. So now, without further ado, let's get Romulus opened up out of this packaging and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dream.
Now, once you get Romulus all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see that he does come with a sheet of instructions, a very large sheet of instructions that, well, it's illustrated, but not that easy to follow. I had to use YouTube myself to figure out how to transform this guy. You also have 3 different faces. You have a angry face, a laughing face, and a smirking face. He also comes with his flail on a metal chain. He comes with a translucent Energon sword, and he comes with a translucent Prime Killer pistol. I'm not a big fan of this because I do not like translucent guns. And then, of course, we've got Romulus himself. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different with this video. I'm going to start off with some size comparisons because everyone is buying this figure to see how he sizes up with Studio Series 86 Prime. And in a nutshell, he does not. He is a lot smaller than Studio Series 86, which is a disappointment, but he's great with Earthrise Optimus Prime. I like the way those scale. I mean, that looks awesome in my opinion. I have heard that the reason he scales more with Earthrise than Studio Series is the fact that when they were designing Romulus, Studio Series 86 wasn't out yet, so they were basing the whole design on Earthrise here, and that's why these two look great together. But since my Megatron goes on a Decepticon shelf, I'm more concerned with how does he scale with the other Decepticons. We'll bring in Netflix Soundwave right there. Keeps poking him in the arm with his gun. So there's Netflix Soundwave. There is Earthrise Starscream. And we'll bring in Siege Shockwave. So, you know, the main Decepticons right here. Let's see if I can get them all in frame. So, in my opinion, I think that looks great. But to each their own. Of course, I was also just wanting another awesome Megatron figure. So now, let's take a closer look at Romulus, who I'm going to call Megatron throughout the rest of this video. Now, taking a closer look at Megatron here, Newage gave us a really nice looking G1 Megatron. I mean, he looks awesome, kind of like a mini MP36. There's no gaps anywhere on the figure, but he does have a lot of panels. You can see all the different panel lines pretty much everywhere because there's a lot of flaps involved in transforming Megatron. Now, I've heard a lot of people complain about his face, about how the collar looks kind of green, but I think that's mainly due to the LED lights that they're using in videos, because right here, looking through my camera, that face does look green, like holding one of the extra faces. I mean, I'm looking at it over the camera, it's more of a white, but I think it's the LED that makes it look more green than what it really is. So be advised with that. Other than the greenish face, I think he looks great. Love the paint applications for the eyes. Well, let me take that back. I don't think it's as much paint as it is red plastic. So you see the red plastic behind the face right there, which of course is the eyes. Now, to change the faces, what you're going to do is lift up on Megatron's forehead, just like so, and that's going to remove the face and the forehead. So you just slide whatever face you have in. Now he comes with the kind of the stoic face. So let's give him the angry Megatron face. We'll make him pissed off throughout the rest of this video. You just plug that into the forehead like so, and then plug the forehead into the top of the head, and there you go. So now we got angry, pissed off Megatron. I dig it. Let's take a closer look here. Lots of great details, all the details you would expect from Megatron, the proper colors. You got the blue, the red, the yellow for the ab control panel down here, black for the waist, kind of a gunmetal here for the shins and inside the legs, black on the outside with the ridges of the gun handle, red for the biceps. You got the red up here on the fusion cannon. And that's pretty much it for the collar scheme. He does need a Decepticon symbol right there, and I will help him out later on. Let's get into articulation. The head's on a ball joint, can wiggle wobble around, can do a complete 360 if you'd like. Look up, look down, look all the way around. Arms can do a complete 360 as well. They can go out, they can go in. There's a bicep bend, bicep rotation, and all the joints are nice and tight. There is a wrist rotation as well, and there are finger joints. There's a joint right here for the thumb, so the thumb can go in and out. The three fingers at the bottom of the hand, they're all jointed together, and the pointer finger is jointed separately. There is a waist rotation and one heck of an ab crunch. So he can, did I step in something? You got that going on. I mean, that's a lot of crunch right there, but some of that's due for transformation. Let's see, legs go out, they go in, they go up. Gotta move the hip flap out of the way, hip skirt, move up, down, all the way around. There's a rotation, no knee rotation, but there's a thigh rotation, nice deep knee bend, and ankle tilt. So he's got lots of posability. Now let's break out his extra weapons, and we'll start with the Prime Killer Pistol. I wish this was done up in gray. I do not like translucent weaponry. So to put this in his hand, unlike some of the Masterpiece figures, there's no little slot to put in. You just gotta wrap the fingers around. So there you go. You got Megatron armed with the Prime Killer Pistol. The sword is the same way. Put it in the hand, wrap the fingers around, and there you go. We got his fusion cannon, his Prime Killer Pistol, and his sword. Now let's bring in the flail, and how you use that. You just pop off the hand. It's pegged in just like so, and you peg in the flail in the old wrist hole right here. Maybe. It's the first time I've tried this, actually. That's a nice tight fit. I wish it was flush. There's a lot more handle to it than I would like, but there you go. He's got his flail. He can whip around. Now, I like the chain, but I do like the figures that come with kind of the plastic chain where it's posable. So, you know, get some more dynamic poses than just sitting there with his flail dangling. So, there you go. Now, also with my figure, I want to point out there's some die cast right here on the heels. There's also some die cast up here in the hips, but still, I find that Megatron is a little top heavy. I've went to pose him a few times and he just falls right over. So you kind of got to get him angled just right. And he's holding his pose pretty good right there. Let's see, I thought that was a lens or something there inside the fusion cannon, but it is not. So there you go. There is Megatron in his robot mode. Now let's get him transformed into his gun mode. And here's Megatron in gun mode. I apologize for not showing off the transformation, but my God, is that a pain in the butt. But here's a link to my friend Larkin. He did a great job showing off Megatron in his video. Go and check him out. So back to Megatron in his gun mode. This looks really, really good. And here he is compared to the original G1 Megatron. And if you take a look, he is practically the exact same size in gun mode. Not counting the scope, but gun mode itself is the same size as G1 Megatron, and that is really cool. I do want to show off the scope, and it is Megatron's fusion cannon, but it extends. So there's the fusion cannon, and then you extend that part right there for the scope. I thought that was awesome. Lots of nice molded details on the gun mode. I mean, articulation, if you want to call it that. The hammer here can move up and down, and he does have a little trigger right here that it doesn't click or anything. It just moves, and that is pretty much it. Now, I'm an old G1er through and through, but you know, Megatron as a gun is cool and all, but for playability's sake, and to have him fighting Optimus Prime, I've got no problem with him being a tank, him being a jet, because really, Megatron was only a gun for 2 years, 84 to 86. So the nostalgia's there, but I understand why he's a tank now. And now for some quick size comparisons, here is Newage's Destron leader Romulus with Generation 1 Megatron, Netflix War for Cybertron Megatron, and Newage's Legend Scale Megatron. And I just noticed he looks like he has kind of a green face too. The Newage Destron leader Romulus may not be what everybody was expecting as far as scaling with Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, but as a Megatron figure, I absolutely love him. It's great to have a G1 style Megatron chug size to add to my collection. I love how he scales with the other Decepticons. He looks fantastic in robot mode with lots of articulation. Transformation is a pain in the butt, but the gun mode does look pretty good. But it's a mode that he probably won't be seeing that often. So all in all, I am very pleased with my purchase of the Newage Destron leader Romulus, aka Megatron. He's made a great addition to my collection. Of course, we do have to fix one glaring issue. So what did you guys think of the latest offering from Newage? Let me know in the comments below. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
Y'all know G1 is the best. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.